A sensational comeback from Burnley. They were fantastic for that period. Hannibal was on.
Win here to bring back some positivity to the Strand Larsen into Saar, Gesson, Saar, darting forward in between into Hannibal. Space in between the lines here for Anthony. Just took a bit too long doing it. Hannibal.
Well, no, I mean, Palace have had a lot more of the possession, but
Laurent into Hannibal, who swings it into that right channel.
A shame if he and the board had been able to sort their problems out earlier.
Again, Worrell getting really tight to him, and Hannibal caught by the Norwegian. It's a Burnley free kick.
Yeah, absolutely, and look, there is a player there for sure.
Here come Palace again. Target for either side tonight. Here's Walker, Hannibal, and Walker. Fleming in the middle.
I think he's been a wonderful signing.
Hannibal. Coaxing in behind here for Anthony, but season. 16 times they conceded in the Championship last year, but it was never going to be quite as easy as that this time around. Here's Fleming. He really should have done better with that.
Absolutely. Only, but definitely a very good chance indeed.
Kerr trying a back heel, just about gets away with it. Between them, they've managed to hustle the ball back here, Burnley. Hannibal caught from behind. Stop and reset here.
It's not really a foul he needs to make in there. And you just know that the slices of touch.
They haven't won when they've gone behind on the road this season. Scott Parker has looked season. So many things have gone against he and his side. High towards Esteve, comes off his hip. It's set towards Edwards, and Wharton intercepts. Laurent through a crack.
Getting the ball in the box, trying to win the knockdowns. In these conditions, not an easy thing to do. Causing a little bit of chaos.
The penalty there. Hannibal caught by Wharton. Free for something more than a free kick as well, and just needs to be careful there by Richards. Fleming had a face full of grass, but referee not interested. Hannibal. Walker, always an outlet. Hannibal. Did he have his hair pulled there? Strand Larsen was the one who made the challenge on him. That's been something we've seen a few times this season. Different kind of challenge there by the striker.
Well, if he didn't grab his hair, it was just days after the Super Bowl, it was some tackle. Really know how that's not a yellow card.
He went pretty high, didn't he? And it was a pull, which certainly opens 11 points clear of the bottom line. Or the dotted line, I should say, not quite the bottom line. Forest playing Wolves out.
Have to tuck round and find a way just to get your arm up against Strand Larsen, so he can't have that shot in the way that he did. Let them have the ball if they want, because they've not been hurting Palace up until now.
Since March last year has Palace in complete control, and with free kicks like that, their task is only going to get easier.
And when they've still not had a shot on or off target, Burnley. So again,
Worrell with the chest down to Hannibal, who's tried to make things happen. Edwards likewise. Laurent. Humphreys to Hannibal. It's not a bad ball in there, maybe just to...
Got to do that more. Don't always have to get to the byline, and if you've got a good area like that, it's got Parker
at the bottom of your picture. Palace trying to sit behind here and make sure they don't let Burnley back in. Laurent. Edwards. Lively again. And Hannibal! On target of the game. Hits it with just shortly before half-time.
And we have a game on our hands. It's actually really just laying it back, and Hannibal coming in, and no one's close to Hannibal, not close enough anywhere late, and it's a really good finish. It's one of those where Dean Henderson, as the tee leans towards the right, so if you aim it at the...
Walker. Hannibal. Laurent. Somehow gives us a balmy half-time score at Selhurst Park of Crystal Palace 2 this game. That's Jurgen Strand 45, and 2 minutes into added time, an own goal comically scored by Jefferson Lerma. You envisaging more goals, Scott Minto?
Yes.
Wharton trying that flick over his head, which he likes doing so much. In the space of 7 first-half minutes, have them ahead here, put a smile across his face. Hannibal, big swing on that.
It was a great delivery in the end.
In front of their travelling fans who've made the trek down.
Got back home.
Nearly came through to Saar. Hannibal. Oh, lovely feet there. He asks for players to run ahead of him. Bashir Humphreys eventually gets there.
And then there's 2 10s and the number 9 as well. All working really hard for their side.
Yes. They're all 3 of their clean sheets have come at home this season, Burnley. It was always likely they were going to let at least a goal in here tonight, but they have found their shooting boots at the other end. Hannibal, one of those, and here he comes again. Nice dummy. Anthony, another of the scorers. Anthony. Could be blaming the rustiness on that one. Saar stayed down. Edwards goes on to Munoz. Again to Kamada. Well, they're not going to, but that would have been some goal had they found the back of the net through that move. Hannibal really stepped up to Wharton's header this time. Johnson.
He's absolutely clattered into him.
Humphreys. Quickly challenged by Johnson. Saar going in strongly. Hannibal. The head of Wharton. Here's Foster. Walker.
Well, they'll be hoping he's okay. I think he's been arguably man of the match. The way he's trying to get on the ball. It's like the game really, he was always trying to get on the ball, even in situations where he was being marked.